Hello dear learners, this is Uma Vidushi, your English teacher, and today I am here with the new topic of English grammar, that is punctuation marks. So today we are going to learn about the uses of many different punctuation marks and why do we use punctuation mark in a sentence. So without wasting much time, let's begin today's session. In today's class, we are going to learn about why do we punctuate the sentence. We will learn the uses of full stop, question mark, exclamation mark, capital letters, comma, semicolon, colon, apostrophe, dash, hyphen and quotation mark. So I will discuss all these points one by one. So let's start with why do we punctuate the sentence. To understand this, I am here with one example. Here you have to look at how much easier is to read with punctuation. I would like to apply for a job with your company. For 2 years, I have been employed as a sales clerk for the John's store. I sold nothing that I didn't take pride in. I am sure it will be the same if I work for you. Now, look at what happened when you change the position of the punctuation marks. It actually changes the meaning of the passage. Let's see. I would like to apply for a job with your company for 2 years. I have been employed as a sales clerk for the John's store. I sold nothing that I did not take pride in. I am sure it will be the same if I work for you. So can you see how the meaning of the sentence or this passage has changed by simply changing the position of the punctuation marks. So first of all, understand what is a punctuation mark. So a punctuation mark is a mark or sign used in writing to separate sentences and their elements to clarify meaning. There are several rules for punctuations that have to be followed, and at the same time there are also punctuation conventions that many follow. So let's see the first punctuation mark, full stop. Why do we use a full stop? To end a sentence when it's a statement. For example, the dog sat outside the door. His master had not fed him for a week. So as you can see, after finishing or after completing the first statement, we have used full stop after the door. Now the second sentence is started, and again after finishing or after at the end we have used the punctuation mark full stop over there. Full stop is also used to indicate an abbreviations like N.S.W. It is the abbreviation of New South Wales. Then EG, that is used for examples, and Prof, that is used for abbreviation of professor. So there is a trend to phrase out full stops with abbreviations. Now let's understand this with one activity here. Put full stops in the correct places in these groups of sentences. You will need to add capitals where there are new sentences. Like if I read this passage without full stop, how will I read? It had been raining for weeks, the river was rising very quickly and the farmers were afraid the dams would burst. We decided we would have to leave our farm. You should not drive if you have been drinking. It has been proven that accidents are more likely when drivers have been drinking. Now, it is quite difficult to understand this passage without full stop because there were no pause, there were no appropriate pause given after the statement. Now, let's stop at appropriate place. It had been raining for weeks. The river was rising very quickly and the farmers were afraid the dams would burst. We decided we would have to leave our farm. We should not drive when we have been drinking. It has been proven that accidents are more likely when people have been drinking. So see how easy is to now understand this passage by simply adding full stop after the end of the statement. The next punctuation mark here we are going to discuss is question mark. Why do we use a question mark? Very easy answer. Yes, to end a sentence when it asks is a question. Like for example, why it is so cold? Where is your warm coat? Let's do one activity to know or to understand how it works. Put question mark and full stop in the correct places in these group of sentences. There are two sentences in each example. I am going to wash the dishes. Will you peel the potatoes for me? He is going by car. Are you going by bus? How are you? I hope you are well. Now, let's see the answer. I am going to wash the dishes. Will you peel the potatoes for me? He is going by car. Are you going by bus? How are you? I hope you are well. So, this is how we used full stop and question mark after statement and question types of sentences respectively. The next kind or next type of punctuation mark is exclamation mark. Why do we use an exclamation mark? This mark shows strength of emotion. It is often used in direct speech and informal notes, messages and letters. It is less common in formal writing. For example, hi, sorry I haven't written for so long. Great work, congratulations. Leave me alone, she screamed. So, this is how you use exclamation mark. Now, let's put exclamation mark in the correct place in the following sentences. The sentences are, what wonderful news, come here this instant, help. Yes, so you will put exclamation mark at the end of these exclamatory sentences, like what wonderful news, come here this instant, help. Alright, so I hope students you have understood very well these three different types of punctuation marks: full stop, question mark and exclamation mark. In the next video I will explain the other different punctuation marks used in English. Till then, take care of your health. See you soon. Bye bye.